Okay. Video 4 is called Viewing Your Games. It is a fairly quick video, this one. You can view games as a dealer and as a player, and they're slightly different, the views that you get. So if you were watching video 3, you'll know that we left it off in the games page of our test player, test DMHG1. And we just created this game that happens on the 1st of August, and you can see that each game has its own games link, and in here it tells you whether there are any dealers that are interested in dealing your game yet, or if there are none. You've also got the option, if the game is in the future, to cancel the game. What cancelling the game does is literally just removes it from the system. So if a dealer is already putting a tender in for that game, then that tender will be removed from their list, and the game will literally cease to exist. It's useful if you've made a mistake creating the game, or if for any reason the game gets cancelled at all. Then it's useful to have this option. Obviously, clicking on any of these links goes to the actual game. So here we go. This is the game we've just created in the last video. We can see the game owner, when it's happening, what kind of game it is, whether it's a late game, i.e. after midnight, and its status. And its status is available. As the game owner, we get to see a table below of any dealers that are interested in dealing our game. As you saw in the games page, which I'll click on again, there's one here where a dealer is ready. If I click on this game and we scroll down again, we can see that there's a dealer who doesn't live too far away. Costs £10 an hour to deal for us, and we have the option to confirm and pay for that dealer if we want. So it's very exciting. We've got our game. We've put it out to tender. A dealer has come back to us saying, "I'm happy to deal your game." And it's up to us at this point if we want to confirm and pay for that dealer. By confirming and paying, I'm not suggesting you pay for the whole game. The deposit is charged as 2 hours at the dealer's standard pay rate. Now obviously if more than one dealer has put in a tender for the game, then they'll all be listed in this table below the map. If I log out quickly and log back in as the dealer, you'll be able to see the games page from the dealer's perspective as well. So in the games page as a dealer, I get to see the map showing my area of influence as we created in video 2, and I get to see these new games, and I can click on them and it shows me when the game is, what kind of game it is, and the fact there's a game link and all that good stuff. But it also has the games listed below, so I can see a direct game link to the one that's just been created in the previous video as well. As you also saw in the players game list, my Cruel Intent dealer had put in a tender for one of the games, and that is listed here. So you can see my existing tenders as a dealer. One of the games was cancelled, so it shows there, even though I had the tender in, the game has been cancelled. So it lists it for my information, and it's good to know. This game here, it says it's awaiting the player decision, which is important. Obviously, it lists in the player's game. It gives them the option to confirm and pay. But at this point in my games page as a dealer, I have the option to remove my tender. So if at the point I put in the tender I'm available, then great. If for one reason or another I become unavailable, then I have the option in my games page to remove my tender, and no harm done. So that's the dealer's game page. It's slightly more complex in as much as it shows all the games. These are all direct links to the games as well. It's just an easier and more visual way of showing where the games are.